Hey guys, it's Noe. So I thought I would do a quick live stream. I don't know what kind of condition the buildings are going to be in. So I don't know that there will be much to see, but I thought I'd do a quick drive through downtown. I actually just came from Hilltop. And I had purchased two t-shirts, one for me and one for Herschel, from a local company here called the T-Shirt Men. And they are custom screen printer, and they created specific shirts to help raise funds for a local Tacoma man who was murdered by cops. And so the shirts say, please, I can't breathe, Black Lives Matter. So I just purchased two of those, and I on Monday, and I went to pick those up today. So most of the damage, I think, is going to be on this side of the street here. So more than likely, everything is probably taken care of and boarded up. But I haven't been down to see it, so I figured I would yeah, so I figured I would take you guys down with me. So none of this looks to be damaged. Hey Lisa, hey Chance. I think it was mostly as we get closer, further in. So, but yeah, been an interesting few days. So the weather's decent today. So there's that. There's supposed to be a vigil tonight. Largely the protests, hey Melinda, largely the protests have been peaceful here in Tacoma. And then there's a vigil that's being held tonight. It was just at the very tail end that some stores got damaged. I thought I was about to watch our squat and arm exercise. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh man, it is time for that. I didn't realize it was 3 o'clock, but hey Yari. Yeah, so that is probably playing right now too. So if you're looking at your workout on, then go ahead and pop over to that one. Yeah, so just so you guys know, I record those a day ahead. So I actually haven't recorded today's video yet. I usually do it in the afternoon, but I had to pop out here to get this stuff up. So but yes. Oh wow, they just did a hug without face masks. Okay, yeah, so starting up here at Zeke's Pizza, I don't know if they received damage or not. They're this building right up here. I don't know if they received damage or if they're just boarded up for safety precautions. But yeah, so all the stores along here. The guy in blue is actually one of our security guards or security officers for UW Tacoma. So yeah, look, all these stores. Again, I'm not sure which have been damaged and which are just being boarded up for precaution, but looks like they're still adding boards. That's to Poke. Oh, that guy just got hit in the head with a board. Looks like they're probably going to be working on Bubbles Tea Shop here soon. Yeah. The cool thing is, so there's Hello Cupcake. The cool thing is that the city is working with local artists who will come along and paint murals on the boarded up windows, so you're not just staring. And you may have seen one of the windows had a painted mural on it, because they've been boarded up since the start of the quarantine. So yeah, so some are boarded, some are not. I guess they're still in the process. Indochine here says, Tacoma Proud 253, we still love you. Over here, Urban Exchange, Bleach, and Stock List, those murals have all been painted since the beginning of the quarantine. And then Harmon, Abella's, Centergo, the Violin Shop. This here, the blue part is a school. That's SOTA, the School of the Arts. Again, all of these buildings are blocked. So yeah, they've really, there's some other buildings over here on the other side that are also boarded. So now I do know that Bellevue Coin right there, they did get broken into. And I'm not sure if they got looted. I do know Indochine was looted. That's a really cool mural. So yeah, that's what downtown Tacoma looks like right now. So let's see here. All right, so here I am. Hey guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought I'd share as I was driving down Pac Ave, kind of what everything was looking like at this point. Like I said, things have largely been peaceful here in Tacoma. There have been some pretty significantly sized protests. The mayor came out and marched with folks. Folks laid down on the streets for a while, and you know, roads were blocked off and stuff to help them do that. So it wasn't like a I-5 shutting down in Seattle. But yeah, so they've been largely organized and peaceful here in Tacoma. So we've been fortunate for that. But anyway, I got one more errand I gotta run. I gotta run and pick up a few things from the store before I head home. But anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. Please take care of yourselves physically, emotionally, mentally. It's definitely a taxing time right now. So if you're not working out with me, please feel free to do so. Again, like these days, it's been hard to find my motivation. But once I do the workout, I feel better. So that has been helpful, and I'm, you know, working on these. So, hey Joey. Chance Brown, yes, stay safe. Good night to you too. Hey Melinda, sorry, I don't think I saw that one. So yeah, that's it. This one is a short and sweet one. I just don't have a lot of words, and I don't think we have a curfew currently. No, I think Seattle's the only one with a curfew. I could be mistaken, but I'm not sure. Also, there's a over by Wapato, there's a police like little substation, and I guess there was protests happening there the other night too, gathering around the police station. Again, no like issues. We had one starting at 9:30 last night, but not for the days prior. Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks, babe. So, no, we have not had any rioting problems here in Tacoma. I mean, what I did show you was there was some, and I'll say there's some punk kids. There's video footage of a lot of them just taking rocks and throwing them at the windows before they, like, as they walked past. So not even like a situation of like, let's go in here and destroy. I did say, like I saw in the newspaper, Indochine was they were broken into, and they had some computers stolen and some alcohol stolen. I mean, but nothing set on fire, and I mean, you know, fingers crossed that it remains that way, but we haven't had any really significant issues here. So Bellevue and Seattle had most of the issues in curfew. Yes, for sure, for sure. So, but you know, I was talking with my coworkers today, and he made a good point, that like, I understand like getting out there, right, in the major cities is where this is happening, but where change is made is at the administrative levels of government, right? So I don't know why there's not, and maybe there are, but I haven't really heard of. I don't know why there's not more people protesting or marching or rallying in Olympia, which is our state capital. And so like, you know, or why people aren't going to their state capitals. I understand a lot of the issues are happening in the cities, in the big cities, the major cities, and typically those are not the capitals. That's not where legislation happens. That's not where laws are made and created and enforced. And so I just wonder if we'll start to see that. You know, will we start to see a large march on Washington? Like, will we, you know, like I said on my Facebook today, and again, like I've already said things, Herschel mentioned, I've already said things that are not going to get this video monetized, but that's not always why we do videos, right? So putting this out there is fine with me, even if, you know, YouTube shuts it down. But, you know, the charges, the other 3 officers are being charged, and the 3rd-degree murder is being upgraded to 2nd-degree murder. You know, obviously these guys still have to stand trial, and I'm not convinced that they'll actually be charged and convicted. I think it's going to be hard to, obviously it's going to be hard to find an unbiased jury, but it's going to be really hard, and I don't have a whole lot of faith that they will be fully punished and everything, and held accountable for the crime that they committed. But also, this is an isolated incident. It's been a series of isolated incidents, right? And one right after the other. But getting justice for this one situation doesn't mean that we've won the battle, right? Doesn't mean that it's over. So just because they may be properly punished doesn't mean this is over. It's far from over. Until we see change and reform at a macro level, at a higher level, and changes in laws and changes in complete overhauls of police departments, we're not gonna see the change that we're needing. So just remember that even if, and I will say a big if, even if justice is served in this situation, and George's death is avenged, I don't know, is you know, whatever, that doesn't mean anything for our country. That doesn't mean anything. And like I said on my Facebook post, like, until it's no longer a crime to drive while black, to breathe while black, to shop while black, basically to be black, until it's no longer a crime to be black, the situation's still going to remain the same. So yeah, so thanks guys, I was worried about you. I do, or we'll have summer 1992 over again. We don't want that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much more it's gonna take. I mean, we're not at the end of it. By far, we're not at the end of it. But that's that again, like, I feel like people in social media fuels it, but people are so like, oh cool, like if we get, oh great, you know, the push was to get these guys charged and to get them into custody. Cool, great. And I don't mean to sound callous or whatever about it, but again, like, this is one situation. So that doesn't mean that life is going to suddenly be better. So until I see that, I don't have a whole lot of faith in things changing. But in situations like, just, you know, times like this, it makes me happy that Hirsch is a homebody and that he doesn't want to be out. And obviously right now with quarantine, like, we can't be out, but I'm thankful that he's not out, because it's one less thing that I have to try to worry about at that moment, right? I've started to have conversations. I mean, we've had conversations with the girls about real life issues and slavery and that kind of thing, and oppression. So they have a starting lens. I haven't really talked to Zara about this just because she's still 7. But Zoe is very observant, and so when we watch news or when we listen to things, she's soaking it all in. I know she is. And so I have had conversations with her and kind of told her generally what happened and why people are upset. You know, and she still is coming from the framework of, well, that's just mean. And yeah, it's just mean. But it sucks to have to help them navigate in a world like this. So already they're dealing with change in their world. And then this is just I mean, this has always been an added layer for them. But anyway, now I feel like I'm rambling, and I am at the store now. So I'm gonna sign off, and hopefully, again, like I said, take care of yourselves mentally, emotionally, physically, and do your best on your own personal level to be a better person and help make the world a better place on your own individual level, and do whatever you can do. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys. Bye.